Hello. It's been quite some time, hasn't it? Well, I'm back. Man. Well, I'm glad to be back. Apologize for the absence. And I hope to be continuing this. For those of you who are coming back, I'd like to welcome you back. And for those of you who are new, I'd like to welcome you. Today, or tonight, wherever you are, I shall be playing a game called Star Citizen. A sci-fi space type game. I'm not really good with introductions or streaming in general. So, let's get into it. Ship I will be using to transport cargo is the Constellation Taurus. One of the older ships in the game. Can transport 174 SCU cargo. Not sure what the SCU part stands for, but it's a big number. Now, before we get going, I feel like a tour is in order. This little scene area here is supposed to be a table. Here you got the beds. You can do the bunk if you want. This is the cargo area. The little cargo elevator that goes down. You can put the stuff in. Back up when you're ready to leave. Back here you got little transferway. And in here is a little secret compartment. Neat thing about this ship is that this room hides things from scanners. So, if you want to deliver the dangerous items, feel free. Not my cup of tea, though. And this is the bridge. Turret up there. Tractor beam down there. Got 3 seats. This one would be the captain's chair. Got this ship, and I have no regrets. Done me well.
Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. You are clear to launch.
I don't think I'll be needing those weapons. This game is a beaut.
Take off.
She may be a bit rough around the edges, but I think it's fun to play. This is what the ship looks like on the outside. And we're off. Time for a steep incline. And away we go.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I prefer to do the short journeys for cargo hauling. So we're going to pick one of these facilities. Sumo 22 is proven to be successful for me most of the time. So I'm going to go there. This is a nice little route you can take if you just want to make a quick journey, make some quick cash. It doesn't provide too much, but it's enough to make a living. quantum drive, and just align ourselves. And away we go with quantum.
Quantum drive is now on.
It's good to finally be back. I'd like to apologize again for the delay in uploading. I've been wanting to get back to it. And you know what? I'm glad I'm doing this. Not sure how long this stream will go on for, but I'm hoping it'll be a pretty good time frame. And away we go. I just realized I've been saying that a few times already. But due to my limited brain power, I make do with what I got. Right now we are on Microtech. This planet is known for its freezing weather, often of which is below zero. It also can have quite harsh winds and can be cloudy. I was hoping to get the stream out a little sooner. I wanted to do it a few days ago, but ran into some complications. In fact, I was planning on doing this about an hour earlier until more complications arose. However, it's up and it's here. Now, when approaching any landing site, you're gonna want to slow down. I've made this mistake quite a few times. And if you do, it is recommended, well, if you have it, it is recommended to use VTOL mode. It seems to help with slowing the descent. But yeah, you don't want to end up crashing. You're going to have to reclaim your ship, respawn back at where you set your home at, and I'm about to crash. Oh, ow. Ah. Back with some damage. Yeah, I don't pilot too well. My apologies. Oh, that's going to be coming out of my paycheck. And Autoland. It's a really helpful feature. All you do is just get close to the launch pad, hold the landing gear button, and the ship does the rest for you. Man, that hit sounded expensive. Luckily, things in this game aren't too expensive in terms of basic necessities. Ship fuel, repairs, they don't cost much. Although surprisingly, quantum fuel costs less than just hydrogen. But it's cheap, so I'm not complaining. Best part is free healthcare. As an American, the free healthcare, it excites me. It gives me a small taste of what we do not have. And also, if you do end up bugging and die or get injured, you're back to normal as long as you can find a hospital bed or are near a hospital. But just take a look at it. The graphics are amazing. All of this is open world too. So far, you just have one system to explore, Stanton. However, they are planning on adding more systems later on. I believe 1 or 2 more will be coming out later this year. But yeah, it's as simple as that for getting cargo. You walk up to the terminal, select what you want, select the destination, and boom. Got them boxes ready to transport. Engines on, and
Take off.
we have liftoff. I always make sure to try and turn off my engines to
Again,
lower the signature. That really is important. But I'm also incredibly wary of people just going for a joyride in this thing. I need this thing to haul cargo, and I can't have someone joyriding in it. So if you turn off the engines, it gives them more time to escape. Well, less time to escape. Okay, poor choice of wording. It gives you more time to actually catch up with them. They sneak in the elevator while you're closing it. They gotta turn the engines back on before they can lift off. Gives you a few seconds extra. Yeah. Continuing our journey upwards. I just love the way this thing looks too. Design is really well thought out. Combat-wise, she holds up pretty well. I tried some of the pirate raid for the single-player battle. Held up pretty well. Either that, or the enemies are incredibly weak. Yeah. Pretty much for this route, you just pick one of those 4 SMO stations. Ah, radar lock. That is not good. You have 13, 10, 22, and by the emergency shelter, 18. Either one of those will work. Just take yourself back to New Babbage, and then you head over to the Commons. If you keep doing this, you can save up for some pretty big ships. Depending on how long you're willing to spend on this. But yeah. While we are en route, how is your day going? Or night? How are you doing? How are you doing on this fine Thursday morning? It is, well, for me at least, it is past midnight. So technically it is the next day. Yeah. Those little arrows down there, those are all player ships. Turn off cruise control. Constellation Andromeda. Another constellation. Fighter, Aegis, Vulture. That is, I believe, a scrapping ship? Or is it a mining one? And another one. Oh, I still have the radar lock on me. Oh. Alright, we slow our descent. Pop the VTOL on, pop the landing gear, and lastly, headlights.
Thank you.
Landing gear deployed.
It is not safe to be flying blind. Okay, let's hope this landing goes a little bit better. Alright, please don't hit anything. Please do not hit anything. Oh, slow down, don't hit that ship. And gently ease her down onto the ground.
Landing complete.
And there you have it. Landing complete.
Engines on.
Turn off my headlights so people don't get blinded. About this game, it is a bit of a grind in terms of earning money. You can do bounties, do bunker missions, run data, rescue people, but out of everything, I chose cargo hauling. I do not want to get involved with violence. I do not want to get my butt kicked. Just run into this little entrance here, and you're good to go. You can also spawn ground-based vehicles here too, so if you have a rover, you can just drive it into the cargo bay. Me, I prefer to take nice drives along the ice. Usually from the spaceport to the commons. I almost died in game once doing that. I decided it would be a fabulous idea to go for a nice night drive in an open-top rover wearing nothing but pants and a light jacket. With the weather being negative like 30 or 40, I didn't have much time to live. I had 9 minutes. Ended up making it over to the set of buildings. Couldn't find the entrance. As my vision went blurry and my life support time ran low. Well, not even in support, just expected lifetime. I got out, put on the spacesuit, and gave myself an extra 5 minutes. Let's sell this real quick. That's how you sell that. I am not, in case you haven't been able to tell, I'm not good at organizing conversations. So yeah, continuing on with the story. I managed to give myself an extra 5 minutes of life. And that 5 minutes was incredibly useful. I drove around some more, found the entrance, ended up getting frostbite, hobbled up the hill, and got in. My house was at 34%. I thought I was gonna die. I never contracted frostbite in this game before, so I thought my house was just gonna keep going down. Luckily, it stayed level, and I was able to get to a much-needed restaurant. Yes, in times of frostbite, I was also dehydrated. Yeah. The little hydration meter said 18%. It was in the red. I wasn't looking good. So, I hobbled over to the counter, little cashier, picked up a drink, paid my tab, and left. Now, I could have driven back in the cold through the spaceport and just carried on with my day, but I said, you know what? My health is important. So I limped my way to the train station, waited, and then eventually made it to the hospital. And that's where I'm going to say that the free healthcare really comes in handy.
Engines on. Take off.
you're someone who doesn't make good choices too often, free healthcare. That will be kind of good. This process for cargo hauling is pretty much just rinse and repeat. The more profitable items I've had success with have been Astatine and Diamond. Gold too. I'd have to say Diamond is first, Astatine's close second, and then Gold is third. Although fourth, I do have to give to Aluminum, only about 1,000 less than the Gold. But yeah, the process is just rinse and repeat until you can afford what you want to get. Not really too exciting, but it's a way to make a living. Although, if you do get into cargo hauling, you will want to get a dedicated cargo hauler. The Drake Cutlass Black is a highly recommended ship within the community. However, if you're willing to go a little bit more, I'd say Freelancer. I started off with a Nomad, upgraded to a Freelancer Max. Pretty good upgrade, I have to say. If you can get yourself a dedicated cargo ship, you can start making money pretty good. After some time, I got this thing. Yeah. If you're in for more thrills, I'd suggest doing bounties. I heard they can provide a lot of money. And so do bunkers. They contain crates, which have valuable items in them. I'm not too sure how much data running can give you, but it's more on the high side, I believe. But yeah, it just depends on your playstyle. I prefer a more laid-back approach to the game. And choose not to do violence, unless it is required to defend myself and or my cargo. But yeah. Try this station in hopes that they have more of the product that I'd like. If the mining facility or area you're going to doesn't have the more profitable item, on your next run you can go to it and get said item. And considering I cannot see now, I'm going to deactivate cruise control and slow down. Okay, I'm coming in real fast and I need to slow down. It also depends on the market too. You gotta look at what's in demand. The more in-demand items will pay off a higher amount. Although, if you go into New Babbage, it'll pretty much say everything is in demand apart from scrap and waste. So, if you're willing to trade scrap and waste though, I'd have to say you go to a scrap facility or a mining facility, I believe. A while back I went to one on the moon. I mean, if you're willing and desperate for money, you can do it. Not recommended because it doesn't really pay too well. I thought it did. But yeah. You also have to look at the inventory of what you're buying. If it is a low inventory, I suggest getting something that won't provide as much money, but is in higher inventory because you will have to pay less for it. If the inventory is lower, you'll pay higher for it, even if it's medium inventory. I'd shoot for something that is in high inventory or max inventory. If it pays well, lowest I'll go is medium. If because they do jack up the prices if it is really low, which can actually end up getting you less if you had gotten a less profitable item. This game also has cosmetics too, which is actually kind of nice. You can get different suits for different kind of survival elements. You can get a cold suit, a heat suit, different exosuits. Oh, somebody left their gray cat here. That is the same vehicle I had made the ice journey with. It is not giving me a good memory of that. So cold, so much frostbite. Yeah, back to cosmetics. This suit. Ah, I forgot my helmet. Would you look at that? Oh yeah, this suit came with the new update, and I believe if you lose it, it's gone. However, you can get free suits if you die. You respawn with a fresh suit. And I believe if you lose it, you can get one free from stations. Diamond, very low price. 4K and 68 SCU of cargo. I can't hold all that, and the price is expensive. So best bet is to go with aluminum. For aluminum, I can get about 18K per run. Diamond, I don't remember how much I could get, but acetane, I could get 27K per run. Oh yeah, I've started rambling off topic again. Back to cosmetics for the second time. Yeah, you can go to different shops in the game, purchase different clothing. For some reason, some of the clothing stores sell food, which is quite helpful if you are hungry, or nor me if you are dehydrated. My one complaint though, not enough hats. This game definitely needs more hats. I got 2 hats, 2 pairs of shoes, well, one of them are boots, 3 jackets, a suit and tie, and 2 pants. The one thing I'm disappointed in, no purchasable top hat from the stores. The only way to get a top hat is by pledging $1,000 for the game. Now, I don't recommend doing that. I don't. The hat is very tempting, but I don't have that kind of money, and I'm not willing to spend that kind of money, even if I did. I'd just rather go to an in-game store, look the cashier dead in the eye, and just say, "Give me a top hat." I mean, I'll pay, of course, but still, I want me a top hat. If none of the station, alright, back to the topic of cargo running. If none of the stations on the planet you have been to have the item you're looking for, then you can try going to another planet. Other planets have different resources, different prices, and different availabilities. However, most of the time, the neighboring moons will have what you're looking for. And if you want a specific item that isn't really sold anywhere nearby, or if it's not easily available, some players may be willing to sell them to you. I've seen people selling armor, I've seen people selling weapons. Speaking of weapons, they can be found at stations, terminal. They can be found at stations, planet-side bases, pretty much the main areas you can find them. You can find ship upgrades, ship weapons. Surprisingly, those can be sold really easily just on the counter. Yeah, it's space. I don't question it.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah. Away again, back to commons. There are also different game modes for this game. As I mentioned earlier, I tried the single-player Battlefield Arena. Well, there's also a multiplayer arena and also a racing mode too, in which you can race against NPCs or other players. Also, I believe racing is another way you can earn money in this game, although I haven't researched it well enough to be certain. They also have a first-person battle mode, in which you can just play against other players. But I feel like the main game offers more freedom, more ability to diversify yourself and explore
Landing gear deployed.
what the game has to offer. Now, I will note that if you are planning on traveling anywhere, you're going to want to make sure you have enough fuel to get there and enough money to pay for the fuel. Granted, fuel is cheap, but it's better to be safe. Now, not all the ships can cover the same amount of distance, and you may have to jump from point to point to get to where you want to go, depending on what ship you get. And some ships might not be able to make the journey to even the closest point. However, those are mostly fighters, so you won't have to worry about that.
Landing complete. Engines off.
This game may have its bugs and, well, its occasional logouts in terms of you'll get kicked from having no connection, but it's fun. I find it to be quite enjoyable. And there's quite the attention to detail. It's windy. I got my head on my face because I don't got my helmet. But I cleaned it. I can put it back on. Helmet. There we go. And helmet is on, hand goes away. One thing to note before, if you consider getting the game, is that it does require some pretty beefy specs. However, they're not too demanding though. And you will get lag. You will 100%. You could have the best computer in the world. You could have a NASA computer. And you will still get lag. Right now, I am managing an unknown FPS. However, usually in cities, expect around 20 to 30 FPS. When you're on planets outside of the city or when you're leaving them, you can get around 60 FPS. Oh yeah. Another caution. This is a bit of a kind of thing you're gonna have to get used to if you get it, and one thing that may steer you away. But there are occasional progress wipes. When updates come, usually major updates, all your progress gets wiped. They leave you with some money. They're usually, depending on the update, They could leave you with 20,000 credits or 200,000. But yeah, everything, all the in-game ships you buy, gone. All the extra money you worked for, gone. All your cosmetics, gone. However, those are the more persistent wipes. If it's a soft wipe, you still maintain your stuff. You just might lose your money, and your reputation would stay. Although, if you're like me, and you aren't the best at really well saving money or keeping money, then having a wipe might be helpful. Don't get me wrong. It might only be helpful to you individually. Everyone else might be really displeased that they lost things. But you just be sitting there like, huh? It's not that bad. Like they say, you gotta spend money to make money. Excuse me, sir, or ma'am, how, or them. Please. Yeah. Ended up blowing all my money on cargo. Went to a station, got attacked, panicked, and ended up ramming into the other end of the station. I had 3,000 credits left to my name, and not enough to buy any cargo worthwhile. However, update came, wiped my stuff, but it gave me 200,000 credits. I gotta say, that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice.
Engines on. Take off.
Our last update was about a day ago. Happened last night. One of the reasons why this stream was delayed. And to update.
And raised.
And it does tend to update slowly. However, there's a way to fix that, and there are two things you can try. You can try increasing the priority of the game and task manager. If it shows there being six different instances of the game being opened, of the launcher being open, you gotta make sure it's the RSI launcher. If it shows 6 instances or how many instances, pick the instances pick the one that is using the most resources. Set it to above normal, real time, high. Just make sure it is not set to normal or average. If that doesn't work, you're gonna have to create an exclusion for it in the firewall, which is your decision to make. It worked for me, and I'm currently blacking out due to high G-force. Why are you blacking out? I am barely moving this ship. Oh shoot, I still have cruise control on. I was still going down, that's probably why. Alright, apologies, there's a slight delay. I have forgotten to turn off the cruise control, and now I have to go back up. You have to get to about 10,500 meters, 10,700, before you're able to quantum jump, because that's where the atmosphere ends. And now, should hopefully be good. Now, cargo hauling, I know isn't the most exciting of things to do, but at least we can do it together. Maybe wondering though, or maybe not, but I'm gonna tell you all anyways. Why am I saving up? What am I saving up for? Why am I running cargo back and forth? There's no need to really do this much work unless you're saving up for something. Now, here's the thing. I am saving up for something. I'm saving up for a small little ship. It's a nice little thing. About 574,000 credits. For those of you who play the game, and who have been for a while, you probably know which ship I'm talking about. For those of you who don't, and who are new here, it is the 85X. It is a small two-seater, capable of carrying no cargo. It is made purely as just a luxury craft. I like it because it looks nice. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but I got somebody else's opinion. They said it was a decent ship. They used it as a daily driver. And yeah, and the ground was really close. Yeah, I recommend turning on your lights at night to find the ground. And if you still can't see it, go into the third-person view. It helps. If you're having trouble seeing the landing pad, just go into third person, move the camera, and ease her down nice and gently. This is not that gently. But attention to detail. You see the dust being kicked up by the engines as you get close. Okay, I am way off here. This game is the most realistic space simulator on the market. Well, sci-fi future space simulator. You got Kerbal Space Program, who I believe has the best in terms of simulation.
Landing complete.
Yeah, this game has been in development for many years. Continues to improve every step along the way. Few steps forward, few steps back, but we're getting closer and closer. This game even has pre-fly events too. So if you want to try out the game before actually buying it, or if you just want to fly a bunch of really cool ships for free, then I suggest getting on during the pre-fly events. We have one coming up on Friday, Invictus Week. It is a military-themed event showcasing ships from different manufacturers, in which you can also take a tour of a destroyer. The planet in which the event will be held on is Microtech. Not Microtech, my bad, my apologies. It will be on ArcCorp. And there's a video online on their website that will show you how to get to the event. So if you want to be able to test the game out, give it a feel, You can during the event. All you have to do is just create an account and then sign in, download the launcher, install the game, and you're good to go. Game is about 77, 80 gigabytes. You gotta make sure you have enough storage. But yeah, feel free to hop on, explore around, do some testing. Ships will be available to rent from the event, either by walking up to them and interacting with them, or by going to a terminal and renting them from there. I'm not going up. There we go. Ships rented can be used in the game mode and as well as the races game mode too. So if you want to test out a ship there, you can see how it performs in combat, which I would recommend since it is a military themed event. However, not recommended to do in the open world game mode. There's an actual law system in this game, and if you break the law, as in attacking people, going in restricted areas, or, well, pretty much anything nowadays that could get you in trouble with the law, it can happen here. So, which is why it would be best to test it out in the Swarm game mode. Or just a free flight. You can also test its ramming capabilities to see how Elastic Zephyr would perform. By just going there, selecting the station map, and ramming into the station. The part I like about this game is the damage model of it. Damage model is pretty realistic. It is highly realistic. You can get chunks shot off your aircraft. You can get parts blown off via missile. Yeah. See these 4 engines here? Each one can be completely destroyed, which does affect it. If one of these were to be destroyed, you'll notice drift when trying to go forwards. You'll notice responsiveness of the handling diminish, and overall the performance of it will be degraded. But each section of the ship can be affected individually. So let's say the cockpit gets hit. You're going to see sparks coming from the cockpit, some of the air vents spewing steam, or that space air you always see on the movies and TV. Or if the big ship gets damaged, you'll start seeing it there. If both parts get damaged, you'll see it both places. All in all, I have to hand it to the devs. They made a pretty good looking and pretty realistic game. Everything is dependent on other things. Atmospheres on the other planets are different. The gravity is different on other planets, especially the moons. But yeah, pretty much everything almost everything is interactable. Although I'm sorry to tell you this, but you may be disappointed to find out that some of the food places don't work. There's a bar or a restaurant on one of the major cities. You go in there, it doesn't work. I'm sorry, you are too far. Your tool will pick up. However, you go to the clothing store just down the way, you can get a protein bar or an MRE, which is a meal ready something. I don't know. I always forget what the I stands for. The E stands for. brain don't work too well. Oh, my lights were off. I don't need them, so I'm gonna keep them off. I do need landing gear. That is incredibly important.
Landing gear deployed.
If you want to go exploring in this game, then feel free. Like I said, it's open world. You can go anywhere within this system. If you need help, just either ask other players in the chat, and someone might be willing to help pick you up. Or
Landing complete.
if you need medical assistance, you can use an emergency beacon, and someone will come to your aid.
Engines are on.
I'm not entirely sure how that procedure works, but I believe you get 15,000 credits for helping someone, at least. This game already has quite a few selection of ships to choose from, and they're still adding more. So if you don't like any of the ships in the game now, or they don't fit your fancy, then do not worry, as there are more in the works. This game continues to be worked on. Been in the works for a long time, and by the looks of it, it's come a long way. I haven't been here since the beginning, but I've seen videos on the beginning. It's probably going to be in development for quite a bit longer, but that's okay. As long as it improves the experience, that's all that matters. Mostly. Is this a bottle on the ground? How dare you? How dare you litter? Oh, there's still some stuff left in it. Can you believe that somebody threw away a perfectly good juice bottle? Smoothie. Why is it down below? Why can't I pick it up? Yeah, this is one of the bugs that happens sometimes. Sometimes you can't pick up items. So you just gotta drop it. You can't grab or place the item. No. You can stop inspecting the bottle now. Alright. Place the bottle. In the recycling you go. See, at least some people recycle. There's already some stuff in here. But still, it's not that hard. The recycling is literally right there. But, time to get a drink. Let's see. Am I hungry? Not too much, so I'm gonna skip out and then get a water. Is this one full? No. Yep, in the recycling you go. Hello, fine gentlemen. Why do people keep leaving their stuff on the counter? I'm gonna have to pick that up as soon as I get a water. Water, please, sir. Thank you. Where did I get that from? Did that come from behind the counter again? No. Alright, well. It's important to stay hydrated. I made that mistake a few times. You see, look at that. The water meter goes up, and I could just ask the planet to, the city to just store this for me. Ah yes, a 6% filled bottle of water. I shall require this when I come back. That's for you two bottles here. You're coming with me, and you going in these recycling bins. I don't know what them different colors mean, so I just put it in the big green one. man. The laziness of some people. Just take the bottle to recycling. Another one, really? I may be trying to make money here, but I can't just stand by and let people just toss stuff on the ground. I believe this is the only area with working recycling bins. I haven't been to many other planets, but the two I've been to don't have them. So if there's something on the ground, I just place it on top. Alright. In you go. There we go. Now it's nice and clean. Now it's off to the trade terminal to go and make some money. Also, be careful with jumping up the stairs. You can take fall damage from that. Granted, it's like 1%, but that 1% adds up sometimes. This is unacceptable. I'm gonna go drop off my cargo and pick up that recycling. Oh, I got the wrong thing. I done got the agricultural supplies. I can't have this. Is there a close recycling bin? Is there one in here? No? Oh, there's one here. The nerve of some people. Come on. The developers put these in here for a reason. They allowed you to place them in here for a reason. The year's 2953. We can't keep having this issue. It may be inconvenient to just, maybe a tad bit inconvenient to walk like like 10 steps to the nearest recycling bin? But come on, you gotta keep the place tidy. They don't do it themselves. There's no NPCs cleaning this thing. There are NPCs. They just stand around, work the counters, and just walk around. They provide no help. They provide no usefulness in terms of cleaning. So it's up to us to make sure things are clean. I just passed here. Who just dropped this? Who dropped this? You go in here. Now then. Now that that area is clean, I can do one more run. Oh, no. That's where I am now. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I do be doing that sometimes, not gonna lie. Need be there's a storage closet there. For a while I pointed that out, but I found a body in there once. But there's the garage right there, that blue door. Come out of there. Just drop your vehicle off in the cargo bay and take it wherever you want. Good thing about rovers is that depending on how high you fall or where you are, they can make an escape pod. Or a fighter. If you put a fighter in there, you can use it as an escape pod as well. Some ships have them, but they are not usable. They will be in the future though. In case you haven't been able to tell, I have a really strong skill of not being able to stick to one topic. Talk a little bit about this, talk a little bit about that. Just can't really seem to stick to one subject. Oh, my engines are off.
Engines are on.
I think I done turned them off again. Man, who done parked there? consolation on there. I tried bargaining on there some one time. Ended up being a restricted area and I had to leave. Shame. It would have been funny. And now that I'm looking at it, indeed, it is a little humorous. But, last one. Let's try number 10. This is probably going to be the last cargo run, and then I'll be off to go get the ship. However, that doesn't mean the stream will end there. No. I'm going to take y'all on a journey to Lorville. That's where the New Deal dealership is, where you can get it. Then I say we take her out for a spin. I'm not sure how I'm going to get it back though. Because in order to get there, I have to take this ship there. But once you purchase the ship, it'll be in the hangar. Well, it'll be in the storage of that location. Unfortunately though, I needed a new package. So, I don't know how it's gonna work, or if it even will. But, it will. Now, one moment, I need to plug in my phone, because it is the only way I can currently see your messages. And there we go. Oh boy, it's dark. I still have to get my ship repaired at one of the landing sites. Well, stations or main hangars. Actually, any hangar. But the ship still flies well. You can see the damage, or if it's not enough damage to be able to actually see it. Hey, no. I do need straight a lock course there. Now, let's get back on. I'm not seeing any damage. Maybe there's like a dent or two. But I definitely hit it. Little screen was showing the red flashing hull. I choose to keep the quantum drive menu open as to be able to see how far I am. I don't know if there's a better way of being able to tell how far I am.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
But I do it this way. Because I cannot see too well, I'm going in third person to look at the ground. Alright, it's off, I can see the lights. Speed all on, gear down. Also a neat part, ships have different animations for the gear. Some of them will unfold their wings. Some of them will have big old legs that fold up. Well, in a non-traditional manner. Others have the engine pods moving and I'm coming in too fast. Go up. I have the VTOL active. Why aren't you going up faster? Alrighty. Just gotta ease her in. Ease her in. Ease her in. This radar lock has been on me, which is, I believe, a bug. As it should have disappeared when I walked away.
Landing complete.
Now that I think about it, I probably don't need to go back to New Babbage. I could take this to Lorville and sell it there.
Engines off.
In the effort of time efficiency, I shall go to Lorville and sell it there. What's my food still showing up there? At 9%, it should be good. Speaking of food, again, topic inconsistency. It is my specialty. If you're ever hungry, I recommend sandwich. I mean, an MRE is probably going to be better, but if you're at a place that sells sandwiches, get a sandwich. Half a sandwich just brings your health up, a healthier food percentage up by 50%. Actually, I have to say, what kind of metabolism do these characters have? What kind? Like, I mean, like, I don't know how long the timing is here, but I'd say one day is probably like an hour or two. All I have to do is, like, eat one sandwich every hour or two. Just half a sandwich every, like, in real life. Like maybe 1, 2, at most 3 hours. And I'm back up to like 90% food. Which is pretty much not eating for like 2 days in game. And then having half a sandwich and being fine. Man, I get hungry after lunch. What you mean half a sandwich every 2 days? Especially with all this running around my character's doing. Runs back and forth, ship to terminal. Yep. Only requires half a sandwich and a bottle of water. Now thirst does go down quicker, so you gotta keep an eye on that. Alright, the last run. We go to get the ship. Yes, our Mistress Zone. I can now be attacked. Alright, this is orbit. Major place. Each planet has its kind of own aesthetics, it kind of has its own thing going for it. I don't know really how to describe it too well. But New Babbage is more of a kind of naturesque place. With the biodomes, you have a city in the middle of nowhere. And then you have Lorville, which is the kind of industrial cyberpunk. It is literally just like a big city, but with the kind of cyberpunk industrial look to it. Oh, I'm going to go back. Jump. And then you have Microtech was the kind of naturesque place. ArcCorp is what I'm thinking of. ArcCorp is pretty much just an entire planet that is one big city. Obstructed, you took me to this warp point. What you mean obstructed? You took me to this warp point. Alright, let's try clearing her out and trying again. No, I don't want you, Edmund. Not right now. Yes. Yeah. There we go. It takes me here. This is where I should have been. Yeah. Oh, ArcCorp's one big city. Be careful there though. ArcCorp does have a lot of restricted areas. Unless I'm thinking of Lorville. Either way, be careful. If you want really pretty much unrestricted access or little restricted access, New Babbage. You can fly in the city all you want. Okay, the warp just not up. There we go. Why do I keep calling it warp? It's quantum drive. But yeah, we got some time now. Got quite a bit of time. So, what's going on with y'all? How's y'all's life going? I know I already asked this, but I'm not one for making I'm not one good with conversations. Oh, that's a table highlighting. Where's the table? I have an option to get up, but I can't get the table. No, I don't want to use the elevator mid-warp. Not recommended. Oh yeah. I'm not one for small talk. Well, I'm not one that's good with small talk. Might as well just see if I can give you if there's anything else I can show off. Okay, you got these tiny storage lockers. Yippee, I can put something small like a water bottle in there. Okay, what is my inventory on this thing? Nothing. Alright. I done forgot my helmet again. Although I have clothes on Lorville, I can put a hat on. Wait, no, I didn't get a hat. Ah, the shower, yes. Can't be used, unfortunately. However, there are toilets that can be sat upon on other ships. I don't got a toilet. Can't be used though. Cargo here. Got the airlock here. Would not open. Would not open. When in quantum. Y'all got any questions? More cargo here. Anything you want to talk about? Yep. You can open. There we go. I guess I might as well head back to the cockpit. Not something you want to leave unattended, but hey. If you ever need to leave the game for any reason, as long as you have a bed with you, you can log out and your progress should be saved. And your location too. Not sure why this thing spins around sometimes, but it does that. Oh wait, it's based on where I'm looking. All this time, this was the reason. Well, we still got plenty of time left. Yes, this thing does not have the fastest warp. Not warp, quantum jump. It's not the fastest. It is slower than my previous ship, but it does hold more cargo and actually has shields going in all directions. Now, can I jump you? Aw, animation. Oh well. You can kind of see here. And should be a button for cargo. Oh, I guess I'm going up. Yep. Ah, I remember this airlock. You learn something new every day. Some of those things being the most basic of things. Things you should already know. And things that make you think, you know, maybe I ain't smart after all. When you finally realize him. In terms of planets, this is Arcorp. This is Hurston, which is Lorville, where we're going. This one is Crusader. think I've been here before. Which is, actually, no, I have. When I first started out. This is, this is Orson, which is the major city there. It is a just floating city. Yeah. If you ever feel like your travel times are too long, you can just get an upgrade. They aren't too expensive. I believe some of the upgrades start off at like 40,000, although that would have been for a smaller size chip, because you have to make sure you get the right size upgrades. There has to be either a medium size, a large size, or a small size, or a extra small size. I might get the upgrade. I like keeping things stock though. I don't like giving upgrades. However, considering how long this has taken, you know what? I might give it an upgrade. However, for being slow, it does have great efficiency. The fuel tanks are massive. Wow, only 251 from Microtech to Hurston. That is actually pretty good. If you were to pick a different ship, though, whose efficiency isn't as good, such as the Pisces, it would take about 350 to go from per L4 Microtech. I know because I had to go from another planet to Microtech. It was a 30K error, which is, it doesn't really say 30K, but there's error, and then 30000, which is just a disconnection error, which you don't want to have, because if you have cargo and or are flying, you'll lose everything. Which is what happened earlier. I had no cargo, luckily, so I didn't lose any money. However, I did lose my ship. I went back, I ended up loading back into the game on another planet, Lorville. I ended up, second time I somehow ended up here when I should have ended up back on New Babbage. But I flew all the way back to where I got disconnected at, and no ship. I had to fly all the way back. Tried flying back in a ship that I thought had enough quantum fuel capacity. It did not. Sadly, it did not. Switched over to a Pisces shuttle and got back.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, this cooldown is going to be a pain in the side, as it is quite long for this ship. So, just go sit here and wait for it to cool down. Yeah, 30K is what you gotta watch out for, too. You can lose money off of it, you can lose progress off of it if you're doing a bunker mission or a bounty. Well, you've always got to be careful.
Quantum drive is now on.
There was something I saw on the website about using the command console to see your data, to see the data streaming status. Said if it hovered around like 1 or 2% or something like that, then just log out because you're probably going to get disconnected. Hopefully you shouldn't hit it. Probably during this Invictus Week event. You might get disconnected as a whole slew of new players, well, a whole slew of players are going to be joining the game. Every day. And there's going to be more people, so servers are going to be under more strain. I don't know how often they give these servers breaks, but I don't think it's that often. I managed to get into the same server once the next day. Server held up pretty okay, but pretty decently for Star Citizen servers.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
People say he's making the game run smoother. I honestly can't tell the difference because my internet is garbage. But that's not going to stop me from doing this. Not going to stop me from playing, not going to stop me from streaming. In fact, I wasn't even sure if this streaming game were actually going to work together. Or streaming in any online game. Yeah. My Wi-Fi don't work good at all. Especially Sundays. Sundays is like the one day you do not want to try and use it. Mostly the afternoons. But
Leaving safe zone.
what do you mean leaving safe zone? I'm still in it. Now, for this one, you gotta be careful.
Warning. Leaving safe zone.
No, I'm not. You're hallucinating, computer. Because I suck at piloting, I am going to just do a little third-person magicianry here that is not really that realistic. Come on. How far close am I? Oh, no, oh, that's close. That's close enough. Oh, no, no, no. Aim up. Ease your way down. Why am I going up? Okay, ease your way down. Easy. Ease your way down. And auto land. Rarely the auto land won't work. It'll either be incredibly slow, do nothing,
Landing.
or in very, very rare instances, it will not allow you to take off again. And now I want to repair. 67. That is the highest repair bill I've had. Actually, no, I take that back. I landed my fighter and had a repair bill of about like 500 credits. I don't know how that happened. The auto landing wouldn't work in the hangar, so I landed delicately, like a flower. I landed that thing like a flower. Somehow, 500 credits worth of damage.
Weapons system is on.
Come on, turn off. There we go. Now, there have been a numerous amount of times I've landed without landing gear. And yet, damage was always minimal. Like, I've only paid like 1 credit, maybe 5. I ran into a hole. I'm guessing I ran into a hole or like a crate or something. Only had to pay 67. Where'd that 500 come from? The one downside about these other trading places is that you actually have to take a train or a transport to get there. No Babbage, you can just park outside the comet, you're fine. Here though, it is a journey. And if you are new, following signs is highly, highly recommended. Because it is easy to get lost in some of these places. They are well labeled. They are. Looking forward. No, I have cargo running. Thank you, though. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Yes, that was a meme.
Step away from the platform edge.
Does saying it to me make it any better? No. But why? But I did it anyways. Why? Because yes.
Person security reserve.
The patch notes said that there were some bugs of possibly falling through trains, especially in this area, so playing it safe. I'm sitting on the seat. Hope it just locks me in place. I haven't had trouble with it yet, but it's better safe than sorry. I like this suit. It looks nice. And there my ship goes. Off in the distance, Hangar 7. But yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try to get you all some good video of it. This place does seem
Now arriving.
like a
Central
more,
Station. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
I don't know if I'd say dictatorship, or more of they value their leader highly with gold statues of him everywhere. I like his attire, just fancy, and I like his beard. Reminds me of like a beard from like the 1800s, or maybe early 1900s. Like some rich person's beard. These people look menacing. However, if you don't do anything illegal, you should be fine. Now we just go to the transfers here, which is in the business district, green train sign. Yeah, you just go over here to these terminals. I don't know if you can jump down there. You probably can. Maybe. I haven't tried it, and I wouldn't want to either. That might get me trespassed and thrown in prison. I don't want to go back there. Yeah, so there may be bugs in which you go to prison. 57.87. Y'all are cheap as heck. You're paying me 3K less. Man, I traveled farther too. I traveled farther and y'all paying me less. But yeah, be careful. There are bugs that get you in prison. The one I've had problems with is the cease velocity. So if you're moving, you gotta stop moving right away. Although either I messed it up or it is bugged. But I did what that thing asked, and there goes 1% health. But yeah, I did what it asked. I stopped moving. I'm like, nah. And there goes the train. I threw on the space brake, or whatever it is called, the keybinds. I can look that up real quick. Space brake, yep. I threw that on, stopped. I still had the message saying cease velocity, and it showed my velocity is 0. I'm like, I stopped. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Now arriving from
Nothing happened. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go.
Let passengers disembark before
Suddenly,
boarding.
I get a wanted level, and it's like, you are now wanted for breaking law. I'm like, I don't remember if there were ships coming after me, who's in the police or not, but I did not want to stick around and find out. So what did I do? I hightailed it out of there.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
I didn't want to get caught for something that wasn't even supposed to happen. I stopped. I did what they said. I don't know what more they wanted from me. Yeah, this place does look pretty though. But yeah, ended up going to jail. Looked up and escaped the tutorial online. Almost got to the end pretty much. Had to jump a gap in the stairs. Couldn't jump the gap in the stairs. A weird collision. And ended up falling and dying. Got regenerated. Or, well, healed in the
Now
prison.
arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please
And
watch
put
your
back.
step when disembarking the train.
And so I had to do manual labor to get out. I just turn on an oxygen thing. You do tasks to lower your prison sentence.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Or what if I want to go on the train tracks? Took care of that. And then left prison. I got that message a few days ago telling me, hey, cease velocity. I didn't want a repeat of that, so I just alt F4 out of there. Hello, goodbye. Slammed my hands on those two keys. I got myself out of there. Granted, I had to recall my ship, but I don't care. It beats going to jail. And this, the ladies, the gentlemen, and everyone else. Not this ship. No, not this one. This is a moment we've been waiting for. I'd be the prospector, a mining ship. Good looking, too. This is the RSI Aurora. Good looking. An open door. Go in. Yeah. This is one of the starter ships you can get. I believe it's the cheapest one at 45. And this is what we've come here for. The 85X. And, ooh, limited. 574,500. Let's get a look at this thing, shall we? This is more like a sports car of the spaceships. I like to think of it as like a Corvette, kind of. I don't know. Maybe the new Corvette. That thing is mid-engine. No, this thing more is a rear engine. It's maybe like a Porsche then. It's, well, it's supposed to be luxury. And it's got the rear engine.
Origin Jumpworks at your service.
Yeah.
Core system operational.
You got another seat for somebody next to you if you want. And yeah, this is pretty much it. Okay. I like it. I worked hard for this thing. I spent my time on it. I spent my time working up to it. Also got 4 weapons. I don't know if this is 1 or 2. Maybe 3. Yeah. Looking good. Looking real sports-like. That is the M2 Hercules. Actually, no, C2 Hercules. One of the largest cargo ships in the game. And the one next to it, I don't remember what it was called, but all I know is it's a data hauler. Now, the moment. Da 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 da.
I think you just made one hell of a good
Whoa.
decision.
Power Racer, Reliability of Torrentship. Now, how am I going to get Big Beefy over there? Back. Also, I don't have much cash left. Not even cash. I got 29,000. That'll be enough for aluminum. Not enough for the higher end stuff, such as acetane or diamond. Though acetane requires like 95,000. I wonder. Can I have multiple ships out at once? And if so, can I fly my other one into the hangar?
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Because if I can put it in the
Your
cargo
vehicle has
bag.
been delivered to the following location.
Hangar 8, gotcha. Alright, but what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need them to open up the hangar for the Taurus. I need them to open hangar 7. I go there. So hangar 7, get them to open it. Hangar 8, take that thing out. See if I can somehow fly it into hangar 7 underneath the ship. I'm just gonna put the cargo ramp down too. See if I can squeeze right in. Oh yeah, sometimes elevator doors don't work. You gotta open them manually. Alright, this is the wrong hangar. Hangar 8. I thought I pushed hangar 7. Man. I'm not good at the numbers. 7. Please still be here. Unless you can only have one out. I believe you can only have one ship out at a time. I'm gonna double check by going to the terminal again. So I keep pushing the button, the elevator's bound to hurry up. Is that someone trying to get in the elevator with me? Man, I don't just be spamming the buttons. Sorry if you were trying to get in there. I was just pushing buttons. I wanted to go in there. Alright.
Welcome
But
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
if
System.
it did store it, then yeah. But
Please visit us again.
I believe it should have enough quantum fuel to get back to New Babbage. I guess the Taurus is just future me's problem. Wait, no. I have clothes here. In my MRE. I don't think this thing has any storage either, so... There... I don't think there'll be anything I can do to get my stuff with me. Because you can't wear clothes and the suit. Wait, where did it go? Oh. Is there a way I can like equip this to my like belt or something? Yeah, like this, but oh, I can't. But back in storage you go. I guess this is gonna be future me's problem. Yeah. Getting a little late. Oh wait, I can store things. Let's go. Uncle Shay's getting a little late. I didn't see this thing having storage. Oh, maybe it was no cargo storage. Heck yeah. I guess future me's problem is only the Taurus. Enter. Now then. Ooh, these seats. These seats look fine. Now, power her up. Mm.
Core system operational.
Well, I'm not going to be needing that. So, how about we just stick it to comms? We don't need weapons.
Weapons active.
No, they are not. They are inactive. Set a course to Bill Babbage. And take this thing for a spin. Oh. Okay, so this thing does not have enough fuel. I'm gonna need to make a quick little pit stop real quick. Is there a station here? There we go. I can't make it to there either. Okay. Well, I believe this is closer. Okay, I thought this thing had more efficiency. I guess not.
Complete.
Okay. I request permission to leave.
You are clear to launch.
Thank you. Now that I'm looking at this thing, it looked like a peanut. Man, I'm flying a peanut mobile. I thought the wings went farther back. I don't thought the wings went farther back. Huh? It's okay, I'm gonna drive the flying peanut. You're closing?
Thank you. And please
Really?
visit again.
Okay. I'm fine, I leave. Max power. And let's get ready for blast off. 3, 2, 1. Fire! And boost. Goodness. She's a zippy one. She's even got the scanner.
Quantum drive activated.
And there we go. She's been successfully obtained. A few days of hard work. It's finally paid off. Now there is one thing I want to do before I end things off. I'm gonna leave that to be a surprise, though. Its fuel efficiency doesn't seem to be great on the hydrogen either. The Mustang Beta I have is much better efficiency than this, and its tank is smaller. It's already have a little bit taken out of it. That's not much, but still, that adds up. Considering that was only one takeoff. One takeoff. But it appears to not be working at the moment. Huh. I can't tell. I can't remember if I have the beta or the alpha. Come on, I just had it. There we go. It is a beta. That's the one with the little bed in the back and toilet. Yeah, it's got much better efficiency than this thing. What was that? Something happening? No, I can appreciate the interior of this thing.
Quantum fuel 75%.
It looks fine. Is that a weapons control over there, or is that like a secondary pilot control? Yeah, I like the way this thing looks though. You can't. Doesn't even look like there's a window here. You can see the glass. First luxury vehicle I own. Nice. Ooh. I thought that was an ejection handle. What's this button for? Is this the canopy? Yeah, no, I'm not pushing that. Now I'm hoping I can inch my way closer to New Babbage. For the TARDIS, I'm probably gonna get the Pisces shuttle and just take it back. Pisces is the best fuel efficiency. The best. It's zippy too. Got good speed, good handling, amazing efficiency. Its acceleration is quicker.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Now, where is it I need to be? Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. No, my bad.
Quantum drive activated.
I wonder why the quantum drive system is offset from the cursor. Probably just designed.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Pisces may have the acceleration, but this has got the top speed on it. Maybe handling too? I'm not quite sure. It's got the top speed, but it does not have braking power. It does not have braking power. Brake, brake, brake. Shoot. That was incredibly close.
Please proceed to assign landing bay.
On the speed limiter. Apologies for the sun. That is incredibly bright. That star. I don't know if this takes place in the Milky Way or, well, not the Milky Way. I don't know if it takes place in our solar system. It's the Stanton system, but I don't know if it's based on our solar system. Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
And make sure to slowly approach the station. The hangar. Ever so slightly. And by ever so slightly, I mean with a little bit of speed. Don't want to be too slowed down now. Auto land. And engines off. There we go. The engine's finally turned on. Controls can be a bit delayed due to either server lag or internet connection or a combination of both. But I need to be refueled. Vehicle maintenance. Ah, how lovely. It is doing that bug where it does not believe I have landed.
Engines active. Launch complete.
So if I go up,
Landing complete.
land again, see if it works. If not, I'm gonna have to recall the vehicle. Yeah, it's not working. I'm gonna have to go to the terminal, store it and unstore it.
Weapons active.
You know what? It's okay. They'll still take it. Listen, y'all be careful when storing it. The weapons are on. Yeah. Tip, if this ever happens, and if rearranging yourself in the hangar doesn't work, you're just going to need to recall the ship. Store it, take it back out. I am hoping this is close enough in which I can make it to the next area.
Welcome to the ASOP
Hopefully I
vehicle
can
retrieval
either make it to
system.
the station.
Welcome
I'll
to the
probably be able to
ASOP
make it
vehicle
there.
retrieval system.
Yeah, I'm not getting you. You have horrible efficiency.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I mean, this thing doesn't have good
Your
efficiency
vehicle has been
either,
delivered to the following location.
but it beats the fighter. And I want to get this thing to the planet I want. Oh, wait, wrong one. Hang on. I'm already at the lobby. Alright, let's hope this works, and hope I have enough fuel to make it there. It's the thing. You never know if the ship can make it or not until after you've already invested in the journey. If it can't make it the entire way, you take it to as far as it can go, and you keep making stops from there. Not my bad, engines need to be off.
Your service. Core system.
I'm gonna need to get the fuel in. There we go. Repair. What repairs need to be done? Let's look at the hydrogen one here. And quantum is good. Hydrogen is good. And repair is good.
Engines active.
Comms. And a request to take off. Now, can I even make it here? Oh, I can. I want to specifically set to the package. Oh, that's the spaceport. And where did the map go? No emergency shelter, thank you. I cannot select my destination. Now I can. And
Launch complete.
quantum drives are already full. Landing gear up.
Landing gear raised.
And lock target. Calibrate. Nice.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Complete.
Drive activated.
Well, here we are again. We got time to spend and no ship to explore. So, what do y'all think of the game? Do you think it's nice? Yeah, willing to give it a try? Got the free-to-play week coming up, May 19th to I believe 31st. You get different manufacturers each day. Just a lot of ships. Something to think about. Would y'all like to see more of this game? Less? Or no preference? What other games would you like to see? Do some Minecraft. Would be fun. Could find some other random game on Roblox to play. Could be good. Could be cheesy. Who knows? I feel like all the streams I do and videos I make are kind of cheesy, but hey, if you don't like cheese, that can be cheesy. I got cheesy jokes too. Not good, but hey, they're cheesy. I wonder what I'll save up for next.
Quantum fuel, 75%.
I don't know. I might get the heat suit. I had that before. The only use for that though is mining, which, well, cave mining, which I am not really doing. But it could be used for hot planets too. There are, I believe, planets with warmer climates. I could be wrong on that.
Quantum fuel, 50%.
Yeah, you just said 75% like a few minutes ago. Again with that sound. What is that sound? Yeah. You know what you would like to see? It's a unique game. I might be able to look it up and see if I can play it. I like to give the odd ones, the outliers, some time to shine every
25%.
once in a while. So, if you have any suggestions, I'd be glad to hear it. We're almost there. And it is getting kind of late. So, I'm gonna go there, do a little something special, land this thing, and call it there. With lag.
Quantum fuel, running low.
Yeah, I can see that, but I should be fine. I should make it. It should be good. I should be chilling. Wonder how long the cooldown on this thing is.
Quantum drive, deactivated.
Ooh. Cooldown is a lot less than the Taurus. It is a lot less.
Quantum drive, activated.
Does it got missiles on it? I don't think it does. Anyway. All in all, this game is all up to what your playstyle is like. You crave violence, go out there, do bounty hunting,
Quantum drive.
do contracts. Be careful, you may be attacked by other players. Doing anything, you might get attacked by other players. I got attacked doing cargo hauling, but yeah. Okay, she don't turn good. Maybe not. She don't like turning. The shuttle turns better than this. I thought you were supposed to be fast and nimble. Man, that's a lot of players there. What they all do? Titan. Cutlass Black. Titan is also another good starter ship. He said Cutlass if you're willing to spend more, but the best starter is the Avengers have said. But yeah, this thing don't turn good. This fella don't turn good. But yeah. If y'all can see what I'm seeing, y'all might have an idea of what I'm planning to do. You know what? I figured if I succeed, heck yeah. If not, it's gonna be very beautiful way to end it off.
Weapons active.
Will be a firework display for sure. And here we go. Maximum acceleration. Alright, I got divert engine power. Oh wait, no. Power. Okay, everything's set to engines. Everything's set to engines. Yeah, heck yeah. We did it. We did it. Let's go. And one more for just for the road. No boost, I want you to stay field. Let's go. See how saying New Babbage gives you more freedom? Can't do that on Wario, can you? No, can't do that on Person, can you? Not on Microtech either. So, it's time to start us back. We prioritize power. He's good to go. He's good to go. I'm just gonna request a landing.
Please proceed to assign.
Get my hanger. Why'd you cut off? This thing is shaky. Uh-oh. Up. Okay, nah. She stopped. This thing gets shaky at high speeds. Gear down. That would be quite important.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh no. I thought the ship was gonna handle better. It don't turn good. It does not turn good. It doesn't break well either. Acceleration, little underwhelming. But its top speed. Its top speed is good. And it does look fabulous. This thing is more about show.
Landing complete. Have a
Is that
pleasant stay.
wood? Oh my gosh, is this real wood? Oh my gosh. It's just like some of them rich people cars with them infinities.
Inactive.
Right now, I think they use like plastic that looks like wood.
Weapons active.
Yeah, depending on the manufacturer. Either way. This thing is more about show than actual doing stuff. Alrighty. Alright, I want storage. You can join the other clothes. Wait, did I already have this jacket? Oh no, it just switched places. Okay. You know what? I might as well keep an MRE on standby. Ready meal. I'm gonna keep you on standby. Now, time to go. And turn around. Why are you in front of the elevator? There should be a standing guard over there. Use this one. Quick thing. Y'all ever get any fines? Go here. Just log in as user, pay your fines. You can also surrender there if you just want to get jail time in or just want to be cheap. If y'all want to be real cheap, nothing against it, but you can just surrender. However, if you want to pay them off, you can. Or just ignore them and keep on fighting the law. You can do that too. Oh yeah. You also might see people, other players around, with either medical gowns on,
To the ASOP
or just in
vehicle
their
retrieval
underwear.
system.
Either due to them dying and losing their armor, or just worried that they're going to lose their armor
Please
due to a
follow
bug.
me.
But yeah,
Looking for a good time? Be sure to
this
visit
is the
one of
place I
the
call
bars.
home in this game.
Only a quick ride on the metro.
It's a beautiful sight. There goes the Mustang. Yeah. Gorgeous.
Be sure
Call
to
this place
explore
home.
all New Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our
He's
Botanic
wonderful.
Gardens. This city of tomorrow.
Well, the
and
chip
the
is just
longer
staying there.
today.
That one. Oh. Good to thank you all for joining me.
From all of us at my prison, welcome to the New Babbage.
It's been quite the adventure tonight. Or today. Guess I'll see you in the next one. I'm not sure when that will be, but hopefully it'll be soon. Might try to get one out during the Victus event. But either way, I'll see you all in the next one. And man, is it good.